Hey everyone. So you've probably heard all this buzz about Maisa AI, this new AI agent that's got everyone talking.
Right.
And it's supposed to be like way better than GPT-4.
Uh-huh.
And I bet you're wondering what the big deal is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it really that good?
Definitely.
So that's why we're here. We dove into all those articles and reports to get you the info you need fast.
Exactly.
So you can cut through the noise and see what's up.
Yeah, so what's really grabbing everyone's attention are these, really bold claims Mesa AI is making about how well it performs.
Okay.
They're basically saying they're outperforming the big names,
Right.
like serious players in the AI field like Claude,
Yeah.
GPT-4, even Google's Gemini.
Whoa. Okay. So they're not holding back,
No.
but are they just like all talk?
Not even. They've got the scores to back it up.
Oh, really?
For example, on the GSM 8K benchmark, which, just so you know, is kind of like the ultimate test for AI.
Okay.
It measures how well it understands, super complex questions.
Got it.
Based on a ton of scientific research.
Wow.
Maisa AI scored a crazy 97% accuracy.
Wait, 97%?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's amazing.
And what about that drop benchmark I keep hearing about?
Oh, right. That one tests the AI's reasoning skills.
Okay.
You can think of it like an escape room for AI.
Huh. Interesting.
It has to use logic and deduction to solve puzzles.
I see.
And guess what? Maisa AI aced it.
No way.
Yep, with a score of 86.2%.
Wow. Okay, those numbers are pretty impressive.
They are.
But what do they actually mean in the real world? Like for us regular people?
Well, that 97% on the GSM 8K benchmark.
Yeah.
That means Maisa AI could be reading and understanding super complicated legal stuff.
Really?
Or scientific papers, even better than any other AI out there.
Wow.
Just imagine what that could do for research,
Right.
Legal analysis, anything that involves tons of complex info.
Yeah, that would be a game changer for sure.
Totally.
You know what? Now that you mention it,
Yeah.
I have this giant stack of legal papers I need to read.
Oh, no.
And I'd love to get through them faster.
I bet.
But, all this amazing performance, it makes you wonder, who's behind it all?
Right.
Who are these people creating this groundbreaking AI?
Well, that's where things get a little mysterious. The company behind Maisa AI, Maisa KPU,
Yeah.
they're being super secretive.
Really?
Like they're playing their cards close to their chest.
They're like the wizards of AI, right? Just cooking up some powerful magic in secret.
Exactly. They're still in beta.
Oh.
Which means only a few people get to test it out.
I see.
And there's a huge waiting list just to get a glimpse.
Wow, so they know how to build hype, that's for sure.
Yeah, they do.
But what's so special about their tech?
Right.
I keep hearing about this KPU thing, a knowledge processing unit.
Yeah, the KPU. What is that exactly?
Well, that's their secret sauce.
Okay.
And it's completely different from the usual large language models.
The LLMs.
Yeah, the LLMs that you see powering most AI these days.
Yeah. So think of it like this. LLMs are like these massive libraries.
Okay, I can picture that.
Filled with tons and tons of information.
Right, but then what?
A KPU is like having a super smart librarian.
Oh, interesting.
Who not only knows where everything is in that library,
Right.
but also understands it all deeply
Yeah.
and can use it to reason and solve problems.
So it's not just spitting back facts.
Yep.
It's actually thinking critically about the information.
Exactly. And that's how Mesa KPU is claiming to overcome those big limitations of LLMs,
Okay.
like hallucination, where the AI just makes stuff up.
Oh, right.
Or the fact that LLMs often have trouble working with external data sources like databases.
I see. So Mesa KPU is saying they've made a much more reliable and accurate system
Yes,
by combining the power of a KPU with something like GPT-4.
that's the idea.
It's a bold claim, but how does it actually work in practice?
Well, one of the articles we read gave a really cool example of Mesa KPU in action.
Okay.
Using a customer service scenario. Imagine you're emailing a company about an order, but you accidentally type in the wrong order number.
Oh, I've totally done that before.
I think we all have at some point.
So how would Mesa KPU handle that?
Well, it goes through this careful 8-step reasoning process.
8 steps.
Yep, to make sure it gets things right.
Wow, okay.
So first, it reads your email and figures out what you're asking, even with the wrong order number.
So it's not thrown off by a simple mistake.
Nope. That's already pretty impressive, right?
Yeah, it is.
Then it cross-references your email with the company's order database.
Got it.
But since the order number is wrong, it uses other details, like your name and email address,
Right.
to track down the right order.
It's like a digital detective.
Exactly.
It's actually investigating to find the right answer.
And this is key difference between Mesa KPU and a regular LLM.
Okay.
An LLM might just get stuck on that wrong number
Yeah, I could see that.
or make up a response based on incomplete info. But Mesa KPU keeps thinking, keeps digging until it finds the right stuff.
Okay, now I'm really starting to see how powerful this KPU technology is.
Yeah,
It's like having like a superpowered customer service agent working for you 24/7.
exactly.
So once it finds the right order, then what happens?
Right. Well, then it goes ahead and writes back to you,
Okay.
explains what happened, and confirms the correct order details,
Right.
all in a matter of seconds.
So not only is it more accurate than a normal LLM,
Uh-huh.
but it's probably way faster,
Yeah,
more efficient than a human too.
for sure. And way less prone to making those little mistakes that drive you crazy.
You know, those reply all moments.
Exactly. But we should point out, this is all based on what Mesa KPU is telling us, right?
That's true. There are still a lot of unanswered questions, like what are these benchmarks they're using?
Yeah.
Are they being totally transparent about how they're testing?
That's a good point, and it raises a bigger question.
What's that?
What happens when Mesa KPU is finally out of beta? Will everyone be able to use it? Or will it just be for big companies with tons of money?
That's a big concern for sure.
And then there are the ethical implications.
Oh yeah, we can't forget about those.
An AI this powerful, I mean, it's a great tool,
For sure.
but we need to be careful about misuse,
Absolutely.
making sure there are safeguards in place
100%. Those are conversations we need to be having now.
as this tech keeps developing.
Okay, so let's take a step back. Recap what we've learned so far.
Sounds good.
We have Maisa AI, this new agent that's supposedly blowing other AI out of the water.
Right, created by this super secretive startup, Mesa KPU.
And what makes it so special is this whole KPU concept,
The knowledge processing unit.
which lets it understand and reason with information in a way that traditional LLMs just can't.
Exactly. And we saw how that plays out in that customer service example.
Mesa KPUs solved the problem, even with the wrong information.
Which shows you the potential.
Right, not just for efficiency, but for reducing errors in all sorts of tasks.
For sure. But we also have to acknowledge those unanswered questions.
Right, like how will people actually access Mesa KPU?
Yeah. And what about security?
All critical things to think about.
We definitely need more transparency from Mesa KPU.
Totally agree. So we can fully grasp what this tech really means.
And it's on all of us as a society
Yes,
to talk about the ethical side of AI. Where do we draw the line?
it's a shared responsibility, shaping the future of AI.
Exactly. And that's why these deep dives are so important.
I'm with you on that. It's not just about the tech itself.
Right.
It's about what happens next, the ripple effects.
The potential impact, good and bad.
And with something as groundbreaking as Mesa AI,
Yeah.
we need to have these conversations now.
Before it becomes even more widespread.
So, to our listeners out there,
Mm-hmm.
what stands out to you the most about Mesa AI?
Yeah. What potential uses do you see?
And what concerns do you have?
We want to know what you think.
Head over to our website, our social media,
Share your take on this crazy world of AI.
because at the end of the day, we're all figuring this out together.
We are.
And remember, this is just the start of the Maisa AI story.
It is.
We'll definitely keep an eye on how things develop,
Yeah,
and we'll be back with more insights as they emerge.
absolutely. Things move fast in the AI world.
That's for sure.
It's important to stay informed.
Yeah, definitely. But for now,
Mm-hmm.
we want to leave you with one last thought.
Okay.
If Maisa AI can really understand and reason the way they say,
Right.
could it maybe start doing things we thought only humans could do?
Like what?
Like, could we see AI teachers?
Hmm.
Or even, like, AI therapists in the future?
That's a really interesting question.
Right.
The possibilities are huge, and so are the challenges.
So we want to hear from you. What do you think the future holds for AI, like Maisa AI?
Yeah. Could it change your life?
Your work?
Tell us what you think.
We're always looking for new perspectives from our listeners.
We are.
Until next time, keep those questions coming.
Stay curious.
And thanks for joining us on The Deep Dive.